Drivin Ivan here, and here is We Are Curated in Miami, Florida. They have a really cool collection of cars, very special, and they have a large presence, of course, on YouTube and VinWiki and things like that. So smash that like button and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you like the content, buy me a coffee. And let's go. I'm going to show you all the cars inside and outside here, starting with, I guess, the one right in front of me. But behind it is the one that's kind of cool, but I'll get to that in a second. So many cool cars in here. But very special editions too. This one is the Shelby 1 prototype, actually. I think it's in the $5+ million range, $5.5 million. We'll get to the ones outside there. That strawberry roof is awesome, huh? La Ferrari, somewhere in the range of like 10 million bucks. Super cool, huh? Yeah, I will say so. And of course what else do we have here? Lots of stuff, actually. Just trying to stay out of other people's shots. Get back to the F50 in a second. Racing version of that one, though. Super cool. Look at that wing. All right, as we go on here, a lot of special editions of these cars that they have here. Oh, isn't that great? Centenario. Ferrari Barchettas. There's a lot of them here today, actually. Pretty cool. Gallardo. They used to have a Gallardo Spider prototype. This one is for a tribute from the basically the German racing series, and they built this as a street version. So it's an AMG CLK, but it's very, very special indeed. Wow. Stunner, huh? I love it. DTR, I'm trying to remember the exact lettering, is whatever they call the German series. Couple of Countaches here, and they're separated by an EB110 Bugatti. This one is the white on white, super beautiful in my opinion. If you want to know what it's like, then search the truth about driving the Countach in Drivin Ivan. Cool posters everywhere too. Just to give you an idea of the scope of this store, what's here. Wow. A lot of the cars say sold on that, and many of them are. Some of them are actually part of their collection. So they are not currently for sale. 512 TR, the last and greatest iteration of the Ferrari Testa Rossa from 1984 on, with these cheese grater sides. I just did a video on the cheese grater sides, so check that out. I tell you all about the history of that and how shocking it was when they were actually released. Being kind of quiet because there's other people looking at the cars in here, and of course it's a business. So making sure to keep the volume down, but you can turn the volume up, and I hope you can hear me very well. Wow. Know exactly what you're looking at. H-gate, super rare. Apparently, yeah, that one back here, there's some really rare spec cars in here, actually. 512 TR here. By the way, that was a 512M, actually, also. Another Barchetta. They got a lot of Barchettas here. Diablo VT Roadster. This would have been what they were making in the early 90s. 1993, when I visited the factory back then. Tried to follow Valentino Balboni on a test drive, actually, and it didn't go so well. He was way ahead of our very slow Opel Vauxhall Vectra rental car. It's basically like a Toyota Camry. Did have a 5-speed manual. And my brother did spin us going into the first turn trying to chase that Lamborghini. But that's another story entirely. Yeah, you heard that right. This is a Speedster, 911, Porsche 911 Speedster. But yeah, watch my interview with Valentino Balboni at the factory. Porsche 911 Speedster, you'll see the lower top, made to look like the original 356 Speedster, which I think actually carries it off a little better, but these are very cool. Very collectible too, of course. Being air-cooled and all. Wow. Doing some work back there, something's going on. But yeah, H-gate here, very rare. I think he said something like 40 something for the US market. This one I latched onto immediately, as it is weird and quirky, and I love the quirky cars. Check out what does Drivin Ivan drive for more evidence of that. But this is a Mondial pace car actually, and it's super rare. It's absolutely stunning. You just don't see a lot of these. I've never seen one in my life, with the Subaru SVX windows. Yeah, it's got the H-gate. It's got a whole bunch of controls up here that are not on the standard car, probably for the lights and things like that. But yeah, Subaru SVX window there. A little bit like the Countach in a sense, but more like the Subaru SVX. But there you go. Super rare and super cool. That's awesome. Just a one-of-one car. This one also, the Gambella, I believe. What do they call it? The Extrema. Look at that. Yellow gauges, yellow car, yellow on black. Probably has a short shift kit and everything to make it go a little faster and just stand out a little bit more. Bi-turbo, notice. Wow. It must be screaming fast. So cool. Kind of a speedster. Back end tonneau cover there. Awesome. Just awesome, I would say. The SV Yota being the top of the line Lamborghini. And another Barchetta here from Ferrari. This one, the most successful racing car of the Ferrari challenge cars of this era. I believe it's a 355. I believe the driver is Steve Earle, not the Steve Earle who is the musician, but yeah, there you go, Stephen Earle. So yeah, my race suit actually is from this era. I have a 355 challenge racing suit, but super cool there. Just a little peek back into the tech area there where they're working on all the cars. But yeah, Steve Earle is actually a musician too. If you want to know what he sounds like, search IvanKatz and Copperhead Road. I do a rousing rendition of that song on mandolin, if I may say so myself. And I think that's on my INKvideo channel, INKvideo, and that is on YouTube, along with my IvanKatzProductions for my disc golf videos and what else? Music videos where I play all the instruments. This is a rare bird here. Lamborghini racing car. Don't see these every day, do you? Look at the scoops. Wow. A stunner, huh? Super cool. There's the Ferrari F50. They're in the $10 million range on this one too. But yeah, these are the super, super rare Ferraris here. Notice the 70th anniversary here. Let you see that badge up close. There you go. And you can always tell what type of Ferrari you're looking at by just doing this. There you go. That's the secret. Okay, let's go on outside. More good stuff outside. Galenda wagon here. CDI. These are probably customer cars. But look at that, 500, Fiat 500. I actually own Charlie Sheen's Fiat 500. You can search for that on my channel. Another 512 TR. Does anybody buy a normal Testa Rossa anymore? I don't think so. 918 Porsche Spider. Basically a supercar by Porsche. Electric as well, or hybrid. Super, super cool. This one is I think it's the belle of the ball for me. Strawberry colored roof. Now Lois Roof, and now his son, they have been modifying Porsches for decades and decades, and basically they have a manufacturer's license now, so you'll see them at car shows like the Amelia Island Concours d'Elegance, now called the Amelia. I'll be there in a few weeks showing you every car, but you can see my last couple of years and you'll see the roof collection here. Look at the beautiful detail inside. I don't know if I'd call that strict houndstooth, but racing seats with a super cool texture and finish even comes across the dash there. Stunning cars, these roof cars. Looks like the Yellowbird wheels in a sense. The Yellowbird was the fastest production car at the time. Lamborghini Diablo, I think, GT. Over here's the VT, which means all-wheel drive. And what else do we have out here? We got a limo. Clean me, please. It's funny. Nice old Mercedes limo. And classic Wolf touring design here. That's pretty cool. You like the all-wheel drive off-roaders. Look at this beautiful interior on this one. Stunning, huh? But there you are in this section of Miami at We Are Curated. You can't help but notice all the cool cars out front, right? This one being my favorite. Wow, so cool. So there you go. Do search any car in Drivin Ivan. And check out my Miami Concours video that I just posted. The Cavallino Classic Ferrari event at the Boca Raton, and the day earlier at a yacht club, actually, a yacht dealership, actually. It's pretty cool stuff. Watch my Beatles in London and Liverpool, where I see a real Beatle. U2 in Dublin. I show you all the important places for those bands. Even Jim Morrison's Life and Death in Paris. Jimi Hendrix's Life and Death and Lady Friends in London, and my guitar reviews, my disc golf videos, all of my car reviews by searching Drivin Ivan in any car, your favorite car. I probably have a video. Watch my tour with Valentino Balboni, 1999 at the factory, and my interview with Peter Brock in front of the original Cobra Daytona. That, of course, the continuation Shelby car here. So cool, in fact. Love that one. But yeah, check all of that out, and watch my music videos as well. INKvideo on YouTube, IvanKatzProductions, K-A-T-Z, of course. Drivin IvanKatz here on YouTube, and also on Instagram, and on TikTok, The Real Drivin Ivan, leaving off the G, and also INKvideo, INKvideo there too on TikTok. So thank you so much for watching. Buy me a coffee if you like the content. Let me know what your favorite car was. Leave me a comment. Thanks for watching. I am here at We Are Curated, Drivin Ivan.